Hello! In this video, we're going to solve business word problems using a system of equations. Okay, so let's take a look at our first model problem. We have 6 boxes of oranges and 5 boxes of grapefruits, and that's going to cost us $183. At the same time and place, 3 boxes of oranges and 2 boxes of grapefruits cost $84. Find the cost of 1 box of each. Okay, these problems are nice because they're all pretty much the same. And when you're solving them, the majority of the times you're going to use the addition or subtraction method. So let's set one of these up. Actually, we're going to set up and solve completely 2 problems, and then I will model a 3rd problem for you just in the setup. Okay, let's take a look. So we have 6 boxes of oranges and 5 boxes of grapefruits for $183. Same time and place. We have 3 boxes of oranges and 2 boxes of grapefruits that are $84. Both of those to me sound like equations. So what we're going to do is we're going to write our let statement. So we are going to all right, we need a variable for oranges. So maybe let R equal the cost. Let me see if I can move that back. Of a box of oranges. And how about we let G equal the cost of a box of grapefruits. Okay, if I'm going to use 2 variables, I need to have 2 equations. Let's deal with what I underlined in red. So we have 6 boxes of oranges and 5 boxes of grapefruits. This goes back to the concept of number times value equals total. So just like a coin question. So basically we have 6 boxes of oranges. So that's 6 boxes times the cost of a box. So 6R equals the cost of 6 boxes of oranges. Plus, we have 5 boxes of grapefruits. So 5 times the cost per box should give you a grand total of 183. 6R gives you price, plus 5G gives you another price equals money. So money plus money is money. Okay, let's try the same thing with the blue. We have 3 boxes of oranges. Okay, so that's 3 boxes times the price of a box of oranges. So that's 3R plus 2 boxes of grapefruits. So that's 2 boxes at the price of G equals 84. So again, number times value is total amount. So money plus money equals money. Okay, now that we have it set up, we can choose to solve it any way we want. For me personally, I would use the addition method and I would get rid of the R's. Since this is already a 6R, I think I'm going to make this a negative 6R. So to do that, I'm going to multiply this bottom equation by negative 2. So that gives me negative 6R minus 4G equals negative, now let's see, let's double 80, that gives me 160, double 4, I get 8, so negative 168. I'm going to keep the top equation the same. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add these 2 equations together. So your 6R and your negative 6R, they cancel. 5G minus 4G is 1G equals 15. Now that I have that, I could take that and plug that into either one of the original equations, and I think I like the one in blue, so I'm going to go with our 3R plus 2G equals 84. I'm going to take that 15, I'm going to put it right here in place of the G, So I now have 3r plus 2 times 15 equals 84. So 3r plus 30 equals 84. Let's minus the 30 from both sides. And I get 3r is equal to, let's see, 4 minus 0 is 4. 8 minus 3 is 5. So we're going to divide both sides by 3. I'm running out of space here. So r is equal to, see, 3 goes into 5 once, with 2 left over. 3 goes into 24 8 times. Okay, so let's take our answers back up to the top. So the cost of a box of grapefruits, we said, was $15. The cost of a box of oranges is $18. And I can do a quick check on a calculator to make sure that this is correct. See if I can pull one up here. Okay, so let's do a quick check. So let's see, 6 boxes of oranges, so that's 6 times 18, plus 5 boxes of grapefruits, I must have hit something wrong there, so let me try this again. 6 times 18 so that's going to give me 108 plus 5 times 15. So that would be plus 75, because I know what that is. And that does give me 183. That's good. I must have made a mistake when I typed something in. At the same time and place, 3 boxes of oranges. So 3 boxes of oranges. So that's going to be 3 times 18. So it's going to be 54, plus 2 boxes of grapefruits. So that's going to be 30, because I can do 15 times 2 in my head, plus 54 equals $84. It works perfectly. Okay, and that's all I would do for your check. Let's take a look at another problem. We have adult tickets for play that are $10 per person, and we also have student tickets that are $5 per person. If 604 tickets are sold and they bring in $4,620, how many student and how many adult tickets were sold? Okay, so let's go through what we know. In this problem, we know that adult tickets are 10 per person. We know that student tickets are 5 per person. And we know 2 important details. We know that there were 604 tickets sold, and we know that the total revenue, or what they earned, was $4,620. If you're having any trouble with this problem, go directly to the question. And the question is asking how many student and how many adult tickets were sold. Those are my 2 unknowns. So let's let A equal number of adult tickets and we can let S, but if you're going to use S as a variable, just be really careful it doesn't look like a 5. Okay, 2 variables. I'm going to need 2 equations. So the first one, we're going to use our whole idea of number times value equals total. That just doesn't seem to go away, does it? Number times value is total. Well, we have adult tickets for 10 per person. It's going to be $10 per person times the number of adults. So $10 times the number of adult tickets. This gives us how much money we're bringing in just in adult tickets. Plus $5 per student ticket equals, now, just to give you a hint, this is going to be money plus money equals, should equal money. Your labels have to match on the left and the right. So that must mean it must be the $4,620. Now, what we haven't used yet is we haven't used the 604 tickets. That is number of tickets sold. So that equation is just going to be tickets plus tickets equals total number of tickets, which is 604. Okay, we've got our different types of methods that we can use to solve. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this one so it's A is equal to 604 minus S. And I just got that by minusing S from both sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use substitution. So I'm going to do 10A plus 5G. No, that's not G. That's actually an S. See, I told you sometimes those variables, if you use an S, can get a little confusing. So 5S is equal to 4,620. And I'm going to bring in this A and put it right in here. So I'm going to put in the 604 minus S right there. So 10 times that plus 5S is equal to 4,620. So that gives me 6,040 minus 10S plus 5S is equal to 4,620. Okay, maybe you're solving this right along with me. Let's see if you're getting the same things. Okay, at this point, I'm going to minus the 6,040. And don't panic, because yes, it is going to be negative. So that gives me negative 284. Let's move this up a little bit. Let's divide both sides by negative 5. And student tickets, looks like it's 284. The last part, I think I'm going to use substitution into this equation, the one that I rewrote. I personally think this one would be the easiest. So A is equal to 604 minus the 284. And I am getting an answer of 320. So I'm going to bring both of these back up. So the number of adult tickets was 320. The number of student tickets was 284. I'm going to box that. And again, you know, I can show you a quick check here. Let me bring up my calculator again. Okay, so here's my calculator, and I'm going to do 320 plus 284, and that should give me 604 tickets, which is perfect. Now, let's see. There were 284 student tickets, and those were $5 each. So that means student tickets brought in $1,420. The adult tickets were $10 each, and there were 320 of them. So you might be able to multiply that in your head, 320 times 10. So plus 3,200, and that gives me 4,620. Perfect, right what I needed to see. Let's set up one more problem just to make sure you have this. We're not going to solve the whole thing. We're just going to set it up. Okay, a basketball manager bought 7 shirts and 4 pairs of shoes for $490. Another manager who paid the same prices paid $290 for 5 shirts and 2 pairs of shoes. Your question is finding the cost of a shirt and the cost of a pair of shoes. Okay, so when I underlined here, hopefully you notice these. The red looks like an equation, the blue looks like an equation, and the green here looks like my let statement. I'm looking for the cost of a shirt and the cost of a pair of shoes. So let's let, this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what variables to use. Maybe I'll just go back to just X and Y. Let X equal the cost of a shirt. And I'll let y then equal the cost of a pair of shoes. Two variables, I'm going to need two equations. So let's go back to the one in red. 7 shirts and 4 pairs of shoes. So that's going to be 7 shirts times the price of a shirt, number times value, plus 4 shoes, 4 pairs of shoes, so that's 4 pairs, times the cost of a pair of shoes, which is y, equals $490. I'm going to do the next one the same way. 5 shirts, so 5 times the price of a shirt gives you how much money you have in shirts, plus 2 pairs of shoes, so that's 2 times the cost of a pair of shoes equals $290. And if it were me, I would probably do the addition method, and I would most likely multiply the bottom here by -2, therefore eliminating my y's. Okay, what I would like you to do is I'd like you to go to page 419 of your book, and I would first like you to set these up. So set up all first. Then what I want you to do is go back and solve. Okay? So you have a certain amount of time to work with. Don't go crazy. Don't spend too much time. But what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go through and set up all of them first and then go back and solve. My answer key will be on my website. And email me or message me in Teams if you have any questions or need some extra help. Good luck!